My turn, I guess.
And John Cadley, I think you've got some brand new originals, right?
Yes.
John, listening to John Cadley's CD, you buy his CD, and it's kind of like eating chocolate cake, you know. You say, well, I'm just going to have just a little bit, you know, and all of a sudden you get into it, and you go, oh, that's really good, and so you start listening to these songs. And the backgrounds, the music, the accompaniment is so great. But the thing is you start getting into the words, and they're perfect, John. They're so often they're just perfect. I think they're perfect to me, and I know they're perfect to a lot of people.
Well, thank you so much.
Does there have to be CDs for sale?
Yeah, there is this. Yeah,
There are CDs for sale. You can go home with a tremendous amount of music. It's great stuff, and John, you know, some of his songs are a lot of fun and they're funny, and I've got to tell you, some of them really have an emotion that's really close, somewhere between the shirt and the skin, you know. So I appreciate him a lot. So now sing something just totally funny.
Well, now I don't know what to do. It's just after that marvelous introduction. Yeah, I'm going to do some songs tonight that I haven't done before, brand new songs, some that are played for the first time or haven't been recorded in anything that I've done. Sort of going to try them out. If you like them, that would be great. If you don't like them, would you applaud anyway? So I can feel like you like them. This song was written actually a long time ago. I spent some time in Nashville, and I got to observe the whole, sort of, like Nashville star-making machinery thing from a distance as a sideman, and watch the, I got, welcomed for some big stars, and got to see, like behind-the-scenes stuff, like, about what goes on in Nashville. And I had actually started writing the song a long time ago, and then I sort of forgot about it. And Larry Hoyt said to me, "Hey, whatever happened to that song you wrote called Nashville Queen?" And I said, "Oh, I never really finished that song." And so I dug back through the vaults, and I found the song and said, "Well, yeah, it's got some potential, but it needs to be, it needs some work." So I did some work on it, rewrote it, and finished it, and it's called Nashville Queen, with some exquisite help here by my good friend Lauren Berger on the guitar. 1, 2, 3. Country star, she headlines everywhere. I played the guitar in her band since she played the county fairs. I've watched her grow from just a kid into a Nashville queen. Boys, I want to tell you about some changes that I've seen. She used to hang out with the band after every day we played. Now she sits with her accountant, figuring out how much she made. She used to be just like the people we was playing before, but now it's limousines and lawyers and a big star on the door. Nashville Queen, country star, all the world knows who you are. But sometimes there's that little girl I see, and she don't look quite as happy as she thought that she would be. We used to play the music that she loved to hear. Now she's got someone picking songs that are good for her career. We'd hit that stage in jeans and t-shirts and just let her go. But now we're all dressed up in jumpsuits like some cheap Las Vegas show. Nashville Queen, country star, you got some PR man to tell you who you are. They got you sitting right on top of this here world, but that don't look like the place for such a simple country girl. I'll play one. band and moved on down the line. I just couldn't play them same 12 songs the same way every time. Oh, the last time that I saw her, she was sitting all alone. The show was over and the lights were down and the crowd had all gone home. Nashville queen, country star, they all wanna be right where you are. But you're a lesson that I won't soon forget. Be careful what you pray for, 'cause that's just what you get. Yeah, be careful what you pray for, 'cause that's just what you get. Thank you, Lauren Berger.
Told you. So, and Mr. Dusty Pascal, all the way from imported. He's imported from Senate. When Dusty was born, he's sitting a little lower because he's taller. When he was born, God said he was going to be 5'10" because he was
5'10",
5'10" because it snows up there, and he was going to be a roofer. And then he wanted to write poetry, so God had to have 2 more inches.
Poetry.
Poetry. And he does that. He's one of the greatest poets I know. And then he wanted to play music, so he had to have 2 more inches, and then God was going to put a whole bunch of sincerity in him, so now he got to be 6'4" with full music. So, what are you going to play, Dustin?
I'm going to play a song. First of all, I just want to say how I've never been more excited about playing music with my favorite people on the planet, locally and musically and globally, Mr. John Cadley on the damn songwriting machine right there. John Cadley.
Yeah. Thank you, Dustin.
I've been a big fan of John's even before John. I used to babysit Greg when I was back before you guys were even born. But